welcome back to my channel. Bienvenidos nuevamente a mi canal. What's up? What's good? I hope you guys are doing good. So in today's video, we will be doing this makeup look. It's not exactly what I had envisioned, but this is what I'm gonna get because this is what it turned out to be. It's not ugly. I think it's cute. It's wearable. It's cute. You know, I would definitely wear it. I just had another idea. I just wanted it to be a little bit darker, which I mentioned towards the end of the video, but whatever. So this is the look that we will be doing in today's video. If you guys want to see how I got this look, then stay tuned and keep on watching this video. But before we get into it, you guys already know what to do. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and also turn on your bell notifications so you do get notified every time I post a new video, because your girl is trying to be consistent. Your girl is trying to be consistent, okay? Let's get into the video. Okay, so let's start with the first thing of this video, which is one of the first exciting things. I don't know. So I got this in the mail yesterday. This is the new Sigma Hydro Melt Lip Mask. This launches February 10th. Let me actually verify that that's correct. Available February 10th, 2022. So yeah, when you open it up, it looks like this. By the way, this is not sponsored. I just wanted to share with you guys because I'm actually low-key obsessed. When you open it up, you have 4 pots and it looks so luxurious. Like, it looks so pleasing to me. So these are lip masks that you put on and you leave them on, and basically that's just like a prettier, finer, more luxurious term of saying that's a lip balm, because it's a leave-on lip mask, so you're not supposed to take it off, right? So I will be telling you guys throughout the video how I would like to use them, and they come in the exact same shades as the Renew Lip Oil. These are the 4 colors in the lip oil, and these are the exact same 4 colors that they have in the lip mask. I am obsessed with the one that's called Hush, the lip oil. I love it. It's like the perfect gloss. It's not even supposed to be a gloss, I think, but I still use it as a topping for my lip combinations. Sometimes, not always, kind of depends, but this is now my new favorite thing. This will be my purse. This will be with me all over the place. So each one of them come with their little spatula, application spatula, so you can just pick it up and apply it. And the PR box, of course, this is sold separately, but the PR box comes with a bigger spatula, and this is the one thing that I love the most about this whole package is this thing right here. I just didn't know I needed that in my life. I feel like the lip oils give out more color than the lip mask. So this is the one that's called Tint, which is the one I've used the most. Oh, take care of these because this will help them to not dry out. So you can already see I already made a hole because I went in, baby. I went in. And then we have Hush, which is my favorite one from the oils. I also think this is my favorite one from the balm. I've just used this more. I don't know why, but yeah. Okay, so then I'm going to go in with the Violet Voss Essentials palette, and I'm going to take the shade Sand, which is this one right here. I'm just going to use that as a nice transition shade because I actually will need that for this look. I'm going to then use the shade Terracotta, which is this burnt orange right here. And then I'm going to go over with a more intense orange, but this is just to lay down the base for where I want the orange to be, basically. Because the other one is really pigmented and I don't want to mess up the look just because I skipped this step, you know? I'm going to use the orange shade in the palette, which looks like this. You guys already seen that. I already hit pan. And I'm going in with a fluffy blending brush as well. And I'm going to put that on top of where I just put the other orange, the terracotta shade. I'm just going to intensify that. I want this to be a colorful look, but a very much so wearable look too. Then I'm going to go back into the Essentials palette and I'm going to take a flat brush, and I will be using this green shade right here, and I'm just going to put that all over my lid. It's definitely lighter than what I wanted it to be. but it will have to do. So then I'm going to use the same brush that I used to apply the last orange shade. I'm going to use that to blend out the edge between the green and the orange. I definitely wanted the green to be way darker than this. So I'm not 100% like fully satisfied. Okay, so then I'm going to take a kohl pencil. If I can find it, yes. And I'm just going to draw a black line, and then we're gonna take a angle brush or whatever fluffy brush you want to use to blend out or like to smudge. So now I'm going to take my concealer brush and I'm going to clean that up. Okay. So now that the eyes are done, I'm gonna wait and put my lashes on all the way at the end. But we are going to go ahead and continue with the face. So this is basically for those of you who are a little bit afraid, I would say, to put such bright concealer to get that bright under eyes. So what we're going to do, we're going to highlight before we conceal. So we're going to start with the brightest concealer that you have. I'm using the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop in Natural, and you're just going to put that as your highlighting shade. This is kind of like the contour underneath foundation type of thing, is that we're highlighting underneath the concealer. So it's not gonna be so intimidating when you blend it out because you're gonna put a darker concealer on top. You still want to let the concealer sit, but just not for too long. Especially not this specific concealer because it dries pretty fast and it is a matte drying concealer. So I'm just going to take my beauty blender. I'm just going to blend out the edges right here because I don't really put much product on there other than this. So I'm just going to blend that out and make sure, like, the next thing that goes on there is probably like bronzer or something. This is where you're going to go ahead and do the rest of your face as you would normally do your face. I am going to cream contour today. So I'm going to put some cream contour. I'm using the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Infinite Concealer. I'm in the shade C14. I'm going to be using the OFRA Cosmetics foundation as a concealer. So I'm just going to take a little bit of the foundation onto my brush, and I'm just going to, ooh, that's kind of liquidy. I'm just going to apply it on top of my bright concealer that I just blended out. And I'm just going to apply it the same way I would normally apply my concealer. And I'm going to take this brush right here, which I am currently in love with, from Sigma. This is the Sigma Chisel Cheek F76 brush. I'm just going to blend out my cream contour. And I'm just tapping, lightly tapping, and then I'm swirling after it's kind of blended out, sort of. As you guys can see. So I'm going to take my brush. This is the same brush, and I'm just going to start blending out. For foundation, I'm mixing the Anastasia Beverly Hills Luminous Foundation with the OFRA Cosmetics Absolute Coverage Foundation. This is 725, and this is in 400N. Now is the time where you kind of decide, do you want peachy under eyes? Do you want yellowy under eyes? I kind of want to mix them both. So I'm going to set my under eyes with my powder concoction first. That's the first thing I'm going to do. Then I'm going to go in with my little puff that I've been loving lately, and I'm going to dip that into my powder concoction. And I'm just going to set my under eyes with this. Now I'm just going to take my powder brush and just going to dust off any excess powder. And don't worry about the nose contour, we're not done yet. So then we're gonna go in with the Becca Cosmetics Finishing Veil. You guys know this has been my favorite powder, like for the longest now. It's been my favorite face powder. I'm just gonna go all over my face, especially like my forehead and in between contour and foundation and highlight and all that. Okay, so after you've done that, this is where you're going to go in with your brightening powder. I'm going to use my Sacha Buttercup as my brightening powder because I want it to be kind of yellow but kind of bright. So this is like yellow and a bright powder. And I'm just going to place it right there. That's basically where I'm going to place the powder. So for bronzer, I'm just going to use the Laura Mercier translucent powder in medium. You guys know this is too dark for me, but I really love how it is as a bronzer because it's kind of very, very red. So like as a bronzer but blush type of thing, I like how it works on my skin. I'm going to be using this Sigma brush. This is the Powder Sculpt F44 brush. I'm just going to dip into the powder, dust it off on the cap, and then I'm just gonna go over here. So then I'm gonna take my powder brush and I'm just going to dust off the excess from my under eyes. So for highlighter, I will be using the Inglot highlighter. This is in the shade number 3. You guys know I love this, like my all-time favorite. So then I'm just going to take a little bit on my brush, and you guys know a little goes a long way with this. So okay, so that's basically it for the highlighter. I'm gonna go ahead and go get what I'm gonna put on my lips, and then I'll be right back with some lashes as well. I definitely had different expectations for this look. This is not totally fully what I envisioned, but guess what? This is what y'all gonna get because this was the outcome. It's not ugly. I just thought the eyes were gonna be a little bit darker, but I can't find a darker green. So I'm going to line my lips with Chestnut from MAC as per usual. You guys already know. I'm going to take the Renew Lip Oil in Tint, and I'm just going to use that as my lipstick today. And that concludes this makeup look, you guys. So this is the final makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed this little tutorial. It's like a nice little, I don't know, it's like a nice little colorful little vibe. I did want initially for this look to be a little bit darker, so if you have a darker green, then by all means please use that. It'd probably look way more fire. So yes. So don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and also turn on your bell notifications so you do get notified every time I post a new video. You guys trying to be a little bit more consistent now, you guys know. So you guys you don't want to miss the videos. You don't want to miss the videos, okay?